Accompanied by Tony Yayo and Lloyd Banks, 50 kicked Game out of G-Unit live on air, telling Funkmaster Flex that he felt the Game was disloyal. Throughout it all though, the Game mentioned that he wanted to stay out of it. Then when the Game told Hot 97 that he was going to do a song with 50's rival Nas, things went south. A few days later, 50 showed up to Hot 97 ready to start a war. Accompanied by Tony Yayo and Lloyd Banks, 50 kicked Game out of G-Unit live on air, telling Funkmaster Flex that he felt the Game was disloyal. But 50 didn't stop there. In retaliation for 50's comments, the Game and his crew showed up at Hot 97 while G-Unit was still on the air, and after they weren't allowed into the building, his associates got into a shootout outside of the radio station, which left one man injured. Back inside, Flex's show was audibly interrupted and his interview with 50 ended abruptly. So the beef got pretty intense pretty quick, and somehow they were able to squash it quite soon after. Then 2 months after squashing it though, of course it was reignited when Game started a GU Not campaign at Summer Jam and also dropped the first diss. This was his impressive track titled 300 Bars and Runnin', which was dropped in an attempt to end 50's career with an unending 14-minute verse full of quotable moments, including "You sell records, but a G you not. Acting big on the radio, to me you not." On top of this, he released some pretty interesting album art dissing the Game as well. And over the years, things started to cool down and cool out, and about a decade later, they squashed the beef at a strip club.